Good morning, guys. Hope that you're well today. So I'm going to explain to you how I transformed my life from being a drug addict to traveling the world, being rich and being in good shape and being happy. And I'm going to show you something very interesting in this video, this thing, and you can get it for free. So if you want to change your life, if you want a better life, this is a video for you, because I'm going to give you a complete guide on how you can do it as well. So let's start off by saying that when my life was in pieces, I was in a hopeless state of mind. I had no faith in the future. I was very scared. I didn't know what I was doing. And instead of pursuing my purpose, I was pursuing vices. I was pursuing instant gratification, which was making the situation worse. And I want to just say, if any of you guys are in that position now, just understand one thing. You have a mind, and your mind is so powerful that it's not even funny, but it's about how you channel your mind to accomplish those goals that you hold so dear. It's like imagine this, a giant earth moving machine that has a small little driver driving it. And if the driver's not careful and it's going up a mountain, it'll just fall off the mountain. Even though it's such a powerful machine and it can carry so much weight, it can just be derailed so easily by one wrong move. So the first thing that I did to change my life was start to follow my conscience. So in this book over here that I wrote, this is a book that I wrote, by the way, there is this over here. It's called the integration of the conscience. And that means that you have learned from mistakes that you've made in the past and you apply them in the present, and that basically is how the conscience works. But the conscience is a very complex thing, because that is our direct link to God. That's what I believe, and many religions believe that too. And Wes Watson actually taught me about that. So that's our direct link to God. So that is avoiding the things we shouldn't do and doing the things that we should do. And in this modern world, it can get so confusing and overwhelming to live in accordance with our conscience, because we're also living in a society that is completely conscience incongruent. And you can just see this around you. Look how many people have bad habits. Look how many people are out of shape. Look how many people have terrible results in their lives. And that is a result of conscience incongruency, amongst other things. But conscience congruency is the highest level of self-development. It is the thing that will protect you from destruction. You see, the problem with the downward spiral of destruction is that it's a very, very slippery slope. And conscience incongruency is a very slippery slope. If I, for example, go back to drugs, if I pick up one drug, I will destroy everything I created. And that's just one part of the conscience congruency. So if you're looking to change your life, focus on conscience congruency first and foremost. That is valuing principles and striving to live in accordance with them. And one of the things that's very difficult is to be around people that are living conscience congruent lives, because there's so few of them. And people that live conscience congruent lives are usually the people that change the world. They're people that really contribute to the society, and they're really trying to improve the world. So if you're trying to improve your lives, I'm going to give you guys all the stuff that you need. So first of all, you can get this book. It's completely free on my website. That is the website name. I'll put a link on it on this video. I'll put it on all of them. So first, guys, get clear. What are you moving toward? What are you moving away from? And in this book, there's an example of one that I made, and there's other examples for you to fill out. But one of the reasons that so few people change their lives, and why it took me so long to change mine, was because I wasn't taking action. I was in such a state of lack of hope that I wasn't taking any actions to improve my life. On the contrary, I was doing things that were destroying my life. And I just want to tell you guys that the best advice that I ever received in my life came from my grandfather, and he said, just make a start. Just make a start. Make a start. As soon as you finish this video, go to this website, download these tools, and fill out these exercises. You know, I've got videos on YouTube, on Instagram, that have hundreds of thousands of views, or like combined, they have like 400,000 views or something. But the amount of people that have, and they're all motivational videos as well, the amount of people that have downloaded the tools is minuscule compared to how many people have watched it. And that just showed me that we're living in a world of people that don't take action. And if you, my subscriber, if you fuck with me, if you like this stuff, motivation, and I know a lot of you guys do, please, I'm imploring you to just download these tools and fill them out. You know, the truth, it hurts in the beginning, but then it sets us free. And I want you guys to have freedom. I want you to have what I found. You know what I found? I found this life that I have. Look at this. Look where I stay. And today I'm actually flying somewhere. So let me know in the comments where you think I'm going. But check. Stay in this beautiful view. I have all like nice things, and you know, I have freedom, and I have self-respect again, and I have self-confidence, and I have, you know, like an exciting life and a future that is exciting, and I have more faith and hope and courage and all these things that you get from living on an upward spiral of excellence. Don't you want that? I know you want that. Everybody wants that. And this theory that I made, it freaks people out in this program because it's so powerful. This is the most powerful self-development theory ever made. The mission statement of the Upward Spiral of Excellence is to create the most powerful self-development program in the world and then turn it into the biggest self-development company in the world. So by doing that and having millions of people on the Upward Spiral of Excellence, we will change this whole planet. That's the plan here, and that's what's going to happen because I'm using this theory and these principles that I'm teaching you about in order to accomplish this. And let me tell you that we all made mistakes. You're looking at the king of mistakes right in front of you, guys. I was a proper drug addict. Like, I had seizures from that. I came from such a bad place. And I'm sharing that with you guys to give you hope. Whatever position you might be in, I'm no different to you. And I'm already 32 years old. We've got some people on the programs that are like 19 years old and they're already doing this. So what are we actually doing on the program? So this piece of paper I showed you in the beginning of the video, let me show it to you. Boom. This is a habit tracker. This has the different habits, right? So there's exercise, meditate, journal, read, train, all kinds of things. This is a high level one. There's other ones that are blank. There's other ones with less habits, but don't be intimidated by this. But this is the one that I do, and the other guy who's 19 also does it. Anyway, one of these tasks is called a Power 5 list, right? So I want to show you how powerful this is to make you move forward. So it's a Power 5 list, right? This is the USOE journal, because journaling is one of the habits, morning and evening journal. And the Power 5 list is 5 tasks you do for your business. So there's space for 11 tasks here and focus sessions and all that stuff. But imagine if you do these habits, right? And then you do the Power 5 list. I even do the Power 5 list like 2 times sometimes in a day. And you do that every day without fail. And you're consistent like that, and you just keep moving forward like a tornado. What do you think will happen? You are competing at the highest level, because most people in the society, unfortunately, because it affects everyone, that they living on a downward spiral of destruction. They're stacking losses every day. That's what it was like for me in addiction. I was using drugs and that, and I was like watching videos the whole day and just escaping my reality, because my reality was so bad because of being on the downward spiral. It's a trap, the downward spiral, and it's a very, very harsh trap. And anyone who's on it, I am with you. I do this for you guys. I want you to know that I'm trying to make the best system to escape the downward spiral that's ever been. And I am doing it, actually. I think it's already been done now. But we keep improving it. And I'll show you some of my latest work as well. But anyway, imagine you do that. What happens? look how healthy I look. You know, I'm not boasting, but I do look healthy because I'm following the program. I'm staying sober. I'm doing like cold showers every day. You don't need to do cold showers every day, but I'm doing the Power 5 list. I'm doing all these things. And another way that you change your life that's very powerful is this. This is the activity priority pyramid, and this is the mental priority pyramid. And what you basically do with this exercise, guys, is you take, you make a list of everything you do from the morning until the night, all the actions you take, and then you assign them a value from 0 to 10. 10 being the most valuable and 0 being the least valuable waste of time. And then you do that as well with your states of mind. And you write, okay, what states of mind do I experience on a daily basis that are helpful? And what do I experience on a daily basis that's useless? Like depression, anxiety, fear, worry, all that stuff, it's useless. It doesn't help us. It brings us back. But inspiration, happiness, gratitude, that is on the highest level of the pyramid. Then this example of the mental priority and activity priority pyramid that I created for you just so I could show you, but then you fill out your own one. And I've already improved this because I work on the program every morning. And then you fill this out, and then you start to align. This program is about alignment. It's about massive alignment in your life between your thoughts, habits, actions, and your goals. And even now, look what I'm doing with this video. This is on the top of the priority pyramid because this action is spreading the knowledge. This action is in alignment with my goals. And if you want to change your life, you just need that alignment. And when you get this alignment and you increase it, the things that start to happen are remarkable. And this is about developing that consistency. That's why the two tools of the Upward Spiral of Excellence are these, the journal and the tracker. And most people in the society are too scared to start. They're too scared to actually put the tracker on their wall and be accountable to themselves for their actions and their habits. But let me tell you guys something, and please really take this point in. You know, your subconscious mind is tracking your habits already, and it's tracking how many W's is this person getting, how many L's is he getting. And if you are getting a lot of losses in your life, if you're not stacking enough W's, your subconscious mind is going to disturb you. It's going to actually disturb you. It's going to give you action signals for change in the form of bad feelings, anxiety, depression, fear, shame, guilt, all of these things. Those are action signals to change, because coming back to the point of the conscience, our conscience is calling us to be the best versions of ourselves possible. That's why it's a natural thing when children are young, they have all these big dreams and they want to do all these things. And even now, as adults, doesn't a part of you say, bro, I want to be the best I can be? You know what I mean? And that conscience, it can get beaten down in this world because we're living in a very weird world these days. And many people are not living in alignment with their conscience. A lot of people, most of them. And it like spreads around the society. And what you'll even find on this journey of success is that when you become successful, a lot of people that you used to be friends with and that used to support you, they actually stop liking you because your success shines a spotlight on where they went wrong. And I want to tell you guys something that'll motivate you. Doesn't it turn you on? Doesn't it make, not in that way, doesn't it like light a fire up your ass to think to yourself, you know what? I'm going to be the most successful I can be because these people want to see me lose. They won't see me lose. Doesn't that make you feel determined? Just imagine that. Imagine you trying to have a good life for your family. You're trying to be a good son. You're trying to be a good brother. You're trying to be a good father. And a bunch of people, wouldn't even call them people, they are sitting there hoping you will lose. Does that not make you mad? Because it makes me mad. And how I use that is I tell myself, okay, let's punish these motherfuckers. That's what I tell myself, excuse my swearing, but that's what I do. I say, let me punish them and show them that I won't miss, that I'll succeed so much that they will fucking cry. Because I always thought that people were normal. You know what I mean? I thought they were normal, bro. I thought everyone wants to be successful. People will be happy I'm successful, because I was always happy for people that were successful. And I realized that's not the case, and it's amplified on the internet. And I want to tell you guys something. Your success means the world to me, and I won't let you down. I will show up every day for you, every single day, without fail. And that's the thing. Polarize your mindset, right? So we've got like this exercise. What are we moving toward? What are we moving away from? So we're punishing the haters and we uplifting our brothers. That's what we're doing there. You see that? So it's those two levels of those two sources of motivation. It's like my love motivates me, but my disdain also motivates me. My, what's the word? I don't know. My anger, my rage. You see that? So use that. Get angry. Imagine people that are actually celebrating you in pain. Do you see that on the internet? When someone has like a really bad condition or something like that, like cancer or something, everyone comes and comments, oh, shame, God bless you, we feel bad for you and all that. And some of them do mean right, but a lot of them, probably majority, they are actually gaining satisfaction from watching another person suffer. Do you get that? It's fucked up. But that's how it is, because people that are not living in accordance with principles, they're not tracking their habits, they're not improving, they're not in good shape, they're not like succeeding, not all of them, but a lot of them, they get pleasure from seeing people suffering. That's how this downward spiral of destruction works. And I want you guys to be aware of that, because imagine people getting pleasure from your pain, how terrible that is. And it's up to you to show them, guys. It's up to you to show them, and you can show them. And I'll give you an example, right? This is me, okay? That's me in addiction, and that's me in recovery. When I was in addiction and I looked like that, look how I looked. I looked terrible. People would come, oh man, I'm sorry, pretending that they cared, but they never even tried to help me. But they were getting pleasure out of watching me suffer because they were suffering themselves. It's a weird thing. And then now that I'm healthy, that I'm happy, that I'm successful, that I'm traveling around the world and doing everything I ever dreamed of, that these guys aren't accomplishing because they lack discipline, they hate me for that. And I'll give them more reasons to hate me. Feel me. So let me show you guys some stuff right now. I hope I'm motivating you guys. If you guys can leave some comments. Someone left such a nice comment. Chupacabra, he left such a nice comment, and I saw it this morning, and it really inspires me to continue, because what you see happening on the internet is like people try and make positive stuff like what I'm trying to do, and they don't get any support. So support people that are doing positive things, because they need it. We get hated for this stuff. It's so weird. This world is so weird these days, guys. Don't be with these weird motherfuckers hating people, trying to make the world a better place, please. You guys are part of my community here. We positive. So let me show you some of the new work that I'm doing. So this is a downward spiral momentum diagram, but that's not finished. This is an upward spiral one. So let me just move this around. Oh shit, sorry. So look at this. This is what happens when you gain massive momentum. It builds on itself. It's a magical thing. I'm adding this to the book today, so you guys, hopefully you'll see it. But look at that. Just read that for a little while. So this is actually the book that you will receive, the one that I showed you. This is a new version, because I update it every day. Because I'm making it the most powerful self-development theory in the world. But you see, these are upward spiral and downward spirals of momentum. This is a new one that I started creating it, and now it's ready, this graphic. But this is what happens on an upward spiral. You get better emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. and your resistance decreases. All these things happen at the same time and more. And then it's so easy for you to take action, and your actions more effective. You have more people that support you. You have more money. All these things happen on the upward spiral of excellence, and it just compounds itself. Like now, this morning, I woke up at 2:30. My alarm was set for 3:30, but I woke up at 2:30, full of energy, ready to destroy the day, happy, all these things, because I'm very far on the upward spiral already. And the exciting thing about this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning. And this is the power of following principles. And I know now, you might look at your life and think, fuck, bro, I'm not in a good way. Because this world, it brings people down to this thing, the downward spiral of destruction, right? And it's got its own momentum, and there's isolation, trapped in a cycle of regression, lack of self-respect, lack of confidence, lack of security. This will be ready today as well. But the point that I'm trying to tell you, and this is very important, is that you need to have hope that your life can get better, real hope. And real hope looks like the willingness to take that first step, willingness to start tracking the habits. Is it going to happen overnight? No. But is this system the fastest way to transform your life? 100% guaranteed. Try it for a week, 1 week. Print the habit tracker out and track your habits for a week and really put an effort. And you will see, you will never go back. I will never ever go back to how I used to live, and I will never miss. And on my habit tracker, don't be scared to track your habits, because I still miss certain habits sometimes. But eventually I'll get to the level where I never miss any habit. But I've added so many habits on my routine, and I have more than this. There's also lots of business tasks. But look, this is my tracker. So look, I've got some L's there. You can see that. But this is about developing that mental resiliency and saying, okay, you know what, bro? I did better today. I congratulate myself. I did better. And the other thing I want to say before I end this video, let's go to the balcony. The other thing I want to say before I end this video, there's two things. The thing that I want to say is that sobriety is crucial for succeeding. As soon as a person takes drugs or alcohol, it compromises them spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally at the same time. And then it lowers the ability to take action. You know, everyone says, oh yeah, got a hangover. Like I feel like shit. That can set off the whole downward spiral, just that. And for me, the basis of my success is sobriety. And sobriety is like a superpower, because the brain and the mind is a very sensitive organ. It's a very sensitive system, and it relies on dopamine, neuroepinephrine, serotonin, all of these neurochemicals. And when we introduce substances to it, it puts it out of balance. It's an extremely balanced system. It's your brain. It's the most complicated part of your body. And when you off the substances, then the whole motivation system works properly. And I mean, obviously to get all the habits better as well at the same time, but primarily without those drugs and alcohol, that whole system works. When I was on drugs and alcohol, that system didn't work at all. Zero. I used to sit there and just watch videos in my bed all day when I used to do that. Watch videos in my bed, watch pornography, eat junk food and all that shit. And I want to show you guys, I want to be an example to anyone out there who's suffering right now and tell you, look, if I can do this, you can do this. But not only tell you that, actually give you all the tools and the exercise books and all kinds of things. On that file, if you sign up on the website, these books are there. You see, there's this book, there's this book, there's another book with just tools in it for like mission statements and all kind of things. And then there's another one I'm making today with ideation book. And I want to end this video by telling you guys, there is hope. Not only is there hope, success is guaranteed if you're on the upward spiral of excellence. It's guaranteed. You cannot lose if you do this. But you have to start, because this is a process of adaptation. And as we do the habit tracking and in the journals, there's this place, where could I have done better today? Where could I have done better? And every day I've got things that I can get better on. I'm nowhere close to my potential. But the point is that when you go on this path of adaptation and true self-development, you reach such a high level of self-development that you become unstoppable, that you become a person that will never give up. You become a person with an extremely high level mindset, with all these things that I showed you, all these elements. Wait, let me turn this thing down. All these elements start working in your favor, and this is the best experience in the world, and I really want that for as many people as possible, but I can't force you or make you do it. I have to somehow inspire you to be on the upward spiral. I have to somehow inspire you to take action, which most people are so scared to do. And I'm trying. I'm really trying. Look at these graphics I'm making. They look like they come from the X-Files, but they do. This thing is another kind of self-development theory that the world's never seen. And I want to end this video by saying, and this is important, every parent wants their child to have good habits. Every parent, every normal parent. I don't know, there's some parents that abuse their children, and if you're one of those, then you deserve to go to jail. But look, the habit trackers for children, the first self-development program in the world for kids, and it works by helping the children, the same system we're using and the same principles, the same theory, but it turns it into a game, and they put their W's in there and they track, and then on the 8th day they get a prize. And shame, we've got the first kid and he can't write, so he stacks squiggles every day, stacks of squiggles, and if he gets an L, that's just a line. But we're stacking squiggles worldwide, and this simple system that the children can use to track their habits is very powerful. It installs all these great mindsets. It installs principle-centered thinking in their lives. It installs delayed gratification. It installs the good habits themselves, which have a synergistic effect. And I always say the last thing of this video, but I'll say the last thing, right? When you do these habits in conjunction with one another, one of the principles that gets activated is called synergy. And that is when the sum total of all the stuff together, when the total power of all the things put together equals more than each one combined. So when you stay sober and you train and you journal and you do the Power 5 and you read and you do all these habits every day, the effect is much greater than just each one. And that's why we do them together. A lot of people think, oh man, I need to change one habit at a time, small changes. That's not how it works, bro. You need to change like huge change and do these things and be on the upward spiral and be like, oh shit. Yeah, it's awesome, man. Like some people think, oh, how can I get burnout and all this stuff? Bro, I wake up every day at like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. I work 7 days a week. Do I look burned out to you at all? I don't think so. These guys with their limiting beliefs, guys. We unlimited here on the upward spiral. Unlimited. And yeah, we have to have these positive habits to have a good life. And I want you guys to come on the journey. In a few short weeks, your life will be completely different. So please, if you watch till the end of this video, share this video, like this video, comment on this video, and download those tools. Most importantly, they're all free. They're all completely free with trainings and everything. And if you want, you can join our coaching program. That also will help you. That is a paid program, but that'll also help you. There's an affiliate deal there that anyone you get in the coaching program, you get 50% commission. And we have 3 different calls a week, and we help you look at your behaviors, your mindsets. We talk about self-development. The people in the program are lovely people. They're all on the upward spiral. They will lift you up. And we are here to support you. The Upward Spiral of Excellence, the most badass self-development company ever made. Let's go.